Hi, welcome to Yoga with Tracy. I'm Tracy. With the busy world we live in, on my YouTube channel, I've added a variety of short yoga practices to help fit in with those busy schedules. Even 5 to 10 minutes of yoga on a regular basis can help improve our health both physically and mentally. Today's short yin practice will give you the chance to slow down, provide you with a deep stretch as we target the deepest tissues of our bodies. Before we start, if you haven't already, remember to hit the subscribe button below, grab a folded blanket in case you'd like to soften some of the postures, and when you're ready, meet me on the mat. Hi everyone. Coming onto your hands and knees, wrists directly under the shoulders, fingertips facing forwards, and knees directly under the hips. Let's begin waking up the spine with a yang asana flow called cat-cow. Inhaling, drop the belly towards the mat, lifting your chin and chest as you look forwards. Pressing firmly into your fingertips. Exhaling as you draw your belly to your spine and rounding your back towards the ceiling. Releasing the crown of your head towards the floor as you draw your chin towards your chest. Inhaling, dropping the belly towards the mat. If your kneecaps are hurting, you can use your blanket for some additional padding. Exhaling as you draw your belly towards your spine and rounding your back towards the ceiling. Sink in breath with movement. Continue this flow in your own time. Really enjoy this flexion and extension to the spine, a lovely way to help loosen tightness in the back before we move into our first back bending yin posture. Completing one more asana flow of the cat-cow. Then bringing your spine into neutral position. Walking your hands forwards, come to lie down on your belly, propping yourself up on your forearms and keeping these parallel. In Sphinx, you will feel compression in the sacral lumbar spine. But if the sensation is too strong, move your elbows forwards, and this will lower your chest closer to the floor. Tops of feet resting on the mat, and legs at least hip width apart. Closing your eyes as you allow your body to relax into the posture. Today we will hold in each of the yin postures for around 90 seconds. The main principle when practicing yin yoga is to come into the pose to an appropriate depth, finding your edge and letting your body slowly open up. As you continue to hold and relax, you may then find you can move deeper into the postures. But you should never stretch so far as to cause pain. Focusing your attention on the breath and how the body moves with each inhalation and exhalation. Slowly lowering your chest to the floor, placing your hands under your shoulders and pushing yourself up into kneeling. Legs and feet together. Bring your seat back onto your heels as you fold forward into child's pose. Chest resting on your thighs, forehead to the mat, and arms stretched forwards. Super gorgeous way to relax and release tension in your back and neck. Enjoy for 2 more slow, deep breaths. Placing your hands under your shoulders and using your arm strength to push yourself up into kneeling. Taking your seat to one side and stretching your legs out in front. Moving into sitting swan, a lovely deep release for the hips. Crossing your left ankle just above the right knee. Bending the right leg and bring the heel in towards your hip. Leaning back on your hands as you bring your foot closer to your glutes. With the chest forwards, looking up to give the neck a release and counter the effects of tech neck. If you begin to experience any dizziness, lift the head back up. As you relax into the pose, you may find the intensity reducing. Try sliding the hips closer to your right foot. Once you've found the appropriate depth, come into stillness. Although yin can be relaxing, it can also be very intense. So use your breath, long slow inhalations and long slow exhalations to keep you calm and present. To come out, lengthen your right leg along the mat and stretching both legs out in front as you give your hands and your legs a shake. Repeating on the other side, crossing your right ankle just above the left knee, bending the left leg and bring the heel in towards your hip. Coming into the pose to an appropriate depth. As we've been holding the posture at your first edge for a few moments, you might want to make this more intense by bringing the glutes closer to the left foot. Finding your second edge and letting your body slowly open up. Lengthening your left leg along the mat, stretching your right leg out to meet it and giving your hands and legs a shake again. Notice how your body is beginning to open up as you slowly roll down onto your back. Get your back nice and comfortable as you bend your knees, feet flat on the floor. Take the feet out as wide as the mat, hands resting on the belly. Dropping your knees over to the right, inhaling back to centre and exhaling as you drop them over to the left. Continue 3 more times on each side. Enjoying this lovely counter pose called Windshield Wipers as we get an internal and external rotation of the hips. Coming back to centre, bringing the feet and legs together, knees still bent. Drawing your knees up towards your chest. Arms out to the sides, palms facing up in a T position about shoulder height. Slowly dropping your legs over to the right, head remaining centred or turning your head to look towards your left hand. Try and keep your left shoulder pinned to the floor. If your legs are floating in this reclined twist, you can place a folded blanket underneath. In this gentle twist, you can release tension in the spine. Directing the knees lower or higher may affect where in the spine the stress is felt. The intensity will be more if you bring the knees higher. Find your edge and come into stillness. Drawing your knees back up to centre and then letting your legs drop over to the left. If it's comfortable for your neck, looking over towards your right hand. Surrender into the posture as we allow this spinal twist to relieve compression in the lower back. Be still as you feel the sensation of your breath. Drawing your knees back up to centre and hugging your knees to your chest. Remaining here for a few moments as the counter pose releases the sacrum and lumbar. Thank you for joining me in today's practice and taking this time for yourself as we relaxed and stretched into the passive postures, a great counterbalance for our yang lifestyles. This is where I will leave you. See you next time. Namaste. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button below. And please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to never miss when I upload a new video.